What's up, everybody? It's me, Crosspatch. Welcome back to my Madden 21 Chicago Bears franchise. We're taking on the Carolina Panthers today. We are 5-0. They're 4-1. And it's been a little while since I did a Bears game. Adding a little variety maybe to the channel to go with my Steelers content. A little bit fun, but let me know what you think of that. Do you like to see the Bears games? Do you want to see more Bears content? Yeah, just a little something different. So we're gonna face Teddy Bridgewater today. I'm not especially concerned about him, but I am concerned about some of the weapons he's got around him. He's got that McCaffrey guy. He's got a bunch of very speedy and dangerous receivers. So we're going to have to be smart today. But we're going to play our game and adjust from there, as usual. Bring the pressure, be aggressive, see what we can do. There we go, Khalil Mack. Mack and Quinn are two outside linebackers. Good start. So let's go, we're going to go nickel.
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Still cover 3.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack.
There we go. Getting pressure on him. That's what we want. When you got good receivers and not as great quarterback, bring the pressure. Make them make mistakes. There we go. All right, 3 and out. Good start.
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down?
Let's go, Patterson. Okay.
Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards.
So we're going to start Nick Foles again today. He's been playing well.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive.
I think we'll see some Trubisky at some point in this franchise, but right now I'm going with the hot quarterback. Foles has been getting the job done. We'll stick with him. And we've got Allen Robinson back, so that's a big deal. We are a little bit short-handed at wide receiver last game. But we are still without Jimmy Graham at tight end. So Komet is our number 1 guy. It's next man up at tight end.
Line of scrimmage again, the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
And there's Komet.
Taken in by his tight end, and that'll be good for 8 yards.
All right, 3rd and 2.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards.
I've got Nall in there at fullback. This team doesn't really have a fullback.
First carry now for David Montgomery.
I'd been using my number 3 tight end as a fullback, but with Graham out, I brought Nall up off the practice squad to serve in that purpose.
It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you, it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them.
See what we got here. And I've got Cohen starting as our 3rd down back today.
Back to throw now on first down.
There's Komet.
Man is Komet, the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards in a Chicago first down.
Chicago Bears believe they got a steal getting Cole Komet out of Notre Dame, the tight end, in the 2nd round because on most boards, he was a consensus number 1 tight end. He can block, catch the ball downfield, and it was funny talking with a scout right before the
Komet again.
And he told me, I think there's a lot more receiving ability for Cole Komet than people think. We just saw evidence of it on that
Let's
last
go.
play.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
I know from past
Trey Stack.
before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going
Smash seam.
And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is going.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. And he'll be down at the 27-yard line.
Stick with that.
First down pickup of
Go fade out.
We've seen quite a bit of the short
See if we can get Mooney again. See if we can get Harris down the middle.
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not
Oh, boy. There's Mooney.
occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain.
All over him.
Creep up, start to pressure receivers. Now you go over the top. Take it deep.
We can get Robinson back into this thing.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage.
And Robinson.
The matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Going to the air on the opening drive. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Let's go flood drive.
The Bears on the move.
If we can get Robinson in the corner. Oh, he gets jammed off the ball. Go across to Mooney. Did we get anything there? A couple yards, I guess. Oh, all right, let's go. Let's run the ball. This is like the worst spot on the field. Oh.
Minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Here is Montgomery on 3rd and goal.
Get in there. All right, all that thought for not much, and we're going for this. We're not going to get down this far and not get a touchdown here. We are going to.
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that
We're going to throw the slant to Robinson here.
This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here.
There he is. A little ugly, but it works.
Allen Robinson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
All right, good start.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor.
It's I'm in like the 3rd year of my Steelers franchise, and you know, I got a bunch of superstars and a bunch of superstar X Factors, and Smith-Schuster's like a 99 overall receiver, superstar X Factor, and it's a big difference going from that to using this team. I got to be a little smarter with these guys.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive.
On both sides of the ball.
They really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
There we go.
At least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now an option play.
Saw it coming and I couldn't get there.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 deep.
These announcers are too critical.
You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big,
a little hurtful sometimes.
And oftentimes you can run the football.
And I went out to play the screen and he threw it and hit me in the back of the helmet.
You get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10.
You can't use the crowning of your helmet to make a tackle, but you can use it to deflect the pass.
From the gun, Bridgewater.
Oh, and I missed the hit stick. What am I doing trying to hit stick McCaffrey?
Maybe 2.5 to about the 30.
What am I thinking?
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
All right, end of the quarter. We're up by a touchdown. Not bad. See if we can stop them here.
Down marker at the 31. It's third down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. That's caught by Hollister. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
All right.
18, it's a Carolina.
Yeah, I think we're better off trying to get pressure on Bridgewater rather than letting him stand back there and throw.
But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
The stupid sweep.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for
Where the heck is all right, I'm gonna be Trevathan then, I guess.
And ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Back to the ground attack here is McCaffrey. And now
McCaffrey is a pain in the butt.
Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Bridgewater. This will be called
All right.
at the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. Shotgun hand.
There we go. Sit down.
And he will push his way forward down.
He did get. I guess he got positive yards though.
Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. Bridgewater now.
Intercepted, Gibson. Oh, why did I take that out? All right, Gibson's been good this season. I think that's his third interception.
At the 2-yard line.
There we go. All right, let's not do anything dumb here. Like, I get in this situation, I want to like fling it deep.
You're actually thinking points no matter what.
But that's not smart. You got to get a little breathing room here.
We might look
Hopefully.
back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
There we go.
And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
And that run, that changes the whole mentality about the drive. Right?
Yeah, I like to play that 4 across on the goal line. He gets a lot of interceptions.
On second down and 4.
Komet.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 7 yards there and a first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now on first down, he'll drop to
There's
throw.
Komet.
That's complete right side to Komet. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Another
Komet's having a good game.
right back to the same well, this time for
Let's go.
yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there.
Keep running the Steelers cross. I'm trying to get Miller open deep on
I
this.
think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Oh boy. There's Robinson.
Target there to Robinson. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in
Second
this
and
situation.
7. Let's
Would have been if there
go.
was an incompletion, they would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he
All right.
is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice
Oh,
play.
bad throw.
Allen Robinson, the intended receiver.
All right.
It'll bring up third down. Something we haven't really seen much of from him. An incomplete pass.
Bad throw.
He finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback
Robinson.
usually can't complete a pass.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson.
Yeah, we're kind of just dinking and dunking down the field here.
On target to Robinson for the Chicago
We do it however we got to do it.
Continuing to steadily move the ball down the field. Not big play after big play, but these moderate gains getting them first downs.
And you know what they add up to, right? If you continue that pace and you continue to move it downfield, they add up into 6 points. That's exactly what you're looking for.
Here's Foles.
Oh, another bad throw. Under pressure.
He was looking for his rookie Cole Kmet that time. And it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
You get the ball to Cohen here, maybe. He's got some speed. All right.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. 9 yards, not quite enough.
Foles is quietly having a pretty decent game. Was Montgomery?
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them
on a screen.
I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. The screen pass here to Cohen.
Here we go.
In the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
We have the end of the quarter coming up here.
Estimating Tariq Cohen because of his stature when they see him at about 5'6", 5'7".
There we go. All right. So look, I mean, we only got 7 points on the board, but we were moving the ball down the field here. From a start on our own, what was it, 1 or 2?
Inspiration as an NFL player. In 2018, Tariq Cohen was a Pro Bowler as well.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Robinson. Oh my gosh. That was almost ridiculous.
Brings up second down.
Had to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball.
Let's go.
Force that incompletion.
To throw again on second down.
There's Wims. Get in there.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
All right, let's go. Let's not mess around here. We're gonna throw this slant right out of the gate here.
And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice.
There we go.
Touchdown, Bears. Allen Robinson. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead. He's having a nice little first half.
All right, so maybe we could stop these guys, get some more points before halftime. I mean, all right. First things first. Let's stop these guys. Let's stop these guys and go from there. And that's a terrible kick. Oh, I'm ashamed of myself on that one. Not really.
Taken from about the 12.
A little bit.
He's past the 30.
All right, let's go. Let's go nickel. Well, let's go cover 3. Let's see what happens on first down.
Hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense.
And one of my goals I talked about in my Steelers franchise, and all those goals are still carried over to this one. I need to get better as a user on defense.
This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher at this beginning.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Make too many mistakes.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. That's going to be caught.
Oh, let's make the tackle.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
All right.
Use the second of their
So we're going to go back to that 4 cross. What are they coming out in? 3 wide. So we're going to go cover 4 quarters.
In the first half. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll throw again. Bridgewater to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Stick with it.
Front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
His pass caught at the 4. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. On the ground, McCaffrey.
No, sir.
Actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final time.
What are they doing?
As they'll stop it with 13
They are going for it.
half number 1.
So if we can stop them here, they're not going to be able to get the field goal team out, I don't think.
Second down and goal. Bridgewater.
Or maybe they will if they throw it out of the end zone.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Bridgewater to throw it.
There we go. They're not going to get that. Good job, Mac. Not going to get that field goal team out. And I think that's a good example of bend but don't break. And also a good example of really terrible clock management by the CPU.
All right, Brandon, thanks.
Take a look at our numbers here. Not bad.
Here in week 6.
And now due to
Let's get back to it.
We fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half.
Yeah, the CPU, like I've talked about in the past, when I first started my franchises, about how it's been, prior to starting my Steelers franchise, it was like 10 years since I really ran a Madden franchise. Like Madden 10 was my last one, so that was like 10, 11 years ago. And things that were true back then that are still true now. One of them is the CPU is awful at clock management. Like to the point where like it doesn't even seem to understand football sometimes. So good for us, bad for them, I guess. But it's a little bit of a bummer that it's that way. Komet.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the...
So like that's something that's been true all the way back to Madden, you know, to Madden 05, Madden 06. Just awful at clock management. You would think that in, whatever, 15 years it would have gotten a lot better, but...
was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button! Dang it! Oh! I meant to get that out to Cohen.
Pretty much everything went their way offensively.
That was like one of those ones where like my brain told my finger like halfway through pressing of the button not to do it. So I end up throwing like a lob pass to the wrong guy. That was supposed to go to Cohen. Oh, and it's gonna, alright. Is Mac in the zone here? Does he have, no, he only has 1 sack. Oh, that's frustrating.
Turning into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage. And they're easy.
All right. Let's see if we can avoid suffering the consequences of my mistake here. I think we're going to go with a 3-4 here.
Coming up and making the big time play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
Cuts it back.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
And there's Christian McCaffrey with another run CMC as he's known in the Carolina area. Easily the most productive running back in the league last season. 2,392 yards from scrimmage. He's just so dangerous every time he gets the football. Whether you hand it to him, throw it to him out in the backfield, just imagine if they had the guts to let him return kicks as well. This guy is a true threat.
Yeah, I get aggravated when I throw interceptions.
Throwing on 2nd and 8.
Oh, and I roughed the passer. That's okay. I'm happy with that penalty. It helped me get some of my aggravation out. I will take that.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
Oh, okay.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Bridgewater. His pass caught at the 4.
See if we can keep him out of the end zone again.
From the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
It's unlikely that the half is going to run out before they can get into the end zone or kick a field goal.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's
But we can hold them to a field goal. I think. Maybe they'll go for it here. Yes. They are going for it.
But he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
They're going to go for it now. 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. Here we go. And he will take it across.
All right. Well, we made them work for it at least.
Christian McCaffrey, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And that one makes it 14-7. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And the last play on the drive.
So the interception cost us. Stupid button pressing error.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Chicago offense set to get started. And
try to get this thing down the field. And
touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
Game's a little closer than I'd like. Nobody's fault but mine, I guess. But we'll do what we can to fix that.
Try to shake off the interception.
Oh, and a bad throw.
And he whips that one incomplete.
He whips it incomplete.
Connect the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it.
And I did press the right button that time.
70% or better, 2 weeks in a row. You have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I'd be less phases, not just West
Robinson, or Mooney. Thought I had Robinson out there.
Get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Now a shotgun.
There's Wims.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Yeah, that darn interception. All right. Gotta let it go.
Down as well.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle.
All right, see if we can get Miller open deep on this. We'll try not to be stupid.
And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And there he is.
Here's Foles throwing complete to Miller. And he's going to get this deep on a
Faster receiver, that would have been a touchdown.
Boy, he ran free there.
I mean, obviously, I guess.
That winds up going for 38.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone
Let's
by.
go.
They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play.
Oh, that's not what I want.
Pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Let's go. Bad throw. Felt like that corner baited me a little bit.
He's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards the pickup there.
Yeah, he bailed out and then he came right back up.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On the carry, it's Montgomery. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Call it a gain of 3, but not
3rd and inches. All right.
It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just...
There's a first down. See if we can smash it in with Montgomery. If not, we'll go to the slant.
And making sure they didn't get there.
Run it once. You know what?
First and goal now.
Well, you certainly have to give a little
I
credit.
was using some goal line plays last game in my other franchise. See how this goes.
Sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll run with Montgomery.
Is he in? Not in?
As they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out.
End of the quarter.
Work on that clock. See if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to
We're on the 1.
this point, right? Continue
I think we're going to throw the slant.
gain some yardage and put the
Gonna throw the slant.
Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On 2nd and goal. Foles.
Incomplete.
But knocked away and incomplete. And a great veteran.
That is rare.
Knocked that one away.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating
Go back to the,
guys in their head movement. In this case,
let's run it
they just
again.
stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
Let's go.
Tired bodies on that field, but this is a
Like, we're going for it on 4th down here. We're not kicking a dumb field goal.
they'll run for it, Montgomery. And going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and
If we don't get it, we don't get it.
back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
They're going to have to go the length of the field
The analytics folks, they
to
might
tie
take
us up here.
and make it a 2-score game. But you have to wonder if emotionally they're thinking, let's go for the touchdown and try and
There we go.
His man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Allen Robinson.
Good to have Robinson back.
Grab as the Bears push further out in front. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense.
We got to get this ball back. Make sure we press the correct
Just
buttons.
deciding to go for it on 4th down. And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's
So what do we want to do? I think we're going to stick with pressure.
about ready to go. And they had to wait a long
4
time
now.
to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right?
Who is that? Is that Mack again? And he's in the zone.
Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that is sack number 6.
So I've got Fearmonger on him.
There's a familiar
So that means he's got a chance to pressure the quarterback while engaged with a blocker. So that sounds good.
8.5 sacks in 2019.
Let's go with a cover 3. And let's see how well he pressures the quarterback while engaged with a blocker.
About every snap, but that was the first time since his rookie year of 2014 that he finished the season.
And we can't give up. I guess if we give up 20 yards, he's out of the zone.
About 8 to the 27-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Open man is Anderson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the...
That might be it. So much for the zone.
4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You've got the first one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. That one good for
All right.
2 yards. And that'll bring up a
Second and inches.
Here.
Catch there by Robbie Anderson, and we all know he's got the speed to get behind any defense.
Uh-oh. Everybody's everywhere. Everybody's all over the place here.
And his belief in self. Robbie Anderson was an undrafted free agent who's turned into a big-time player in the NFL, and now landing in Carolina reunites him with his college coach, Matt Rule, when they were together at Temple.
7 yards there and a first down.
And there's a catch by Christian McCaffrey, and he plays a huge role in the passing attack. He's caught over 100 passes each of the last 2 years, so he is a defense's nightmare because how do you identify him before the snap on every play? Is he a running back?
Oh, I missed the hit stick.
The defensive back, a linebacker, whatever you do, he tends to have the answer himself and ends up making big plays.
Looking to throw again on second down. Bridgewater. And he will find the open man.
Cover 3's not doing too well here.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 11 yards there, first down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And this will leave him a yard short.
McCaffrey has 71 yards rushing.
On first down. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Again, they run against McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone.
Get strong on that one.
Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown.
Well, let the natural light of today reflect that he is now getting into the end zone.
Let the natural light of the day reflect. Is that what the announcer really just said?
No, I was just going with the meteorologist. Said it was a day game. I'm here.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
All right, so we're going to kill this clock as best we can. We're going to go...
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
We're going to go to clock.
Back out onto the field comes Allen Robinson. And individually...
And we'll get Montgomery going.
Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw.
They've got 3 timeouts.
And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in place. So
Well, we're going to run it 3 times. I don't intend on punting it.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner.
All right, 2-minute warning.
The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I put the word big in.
You got to get this first down. Hope we don't get an all Madden fumble here.
We'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll try to run some clock here as they
There we go.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
So we're going to go... coaching adjustments. Ball carrier conservative. As I learned that lesson the hard way in one of my other franchises.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good. As
Make them use up these timeouts. We'll throw the ball if we have to.
They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
And we got an injury. One of our offensive linemen.
Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
And that not only hurts us from a standpoint of an injury, but that stops the clock.
On the ground, it's Montgomery. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken
Man.
On third down, they go Montgomery.
Did he get it?
He will be very close.
He's going to be short.
Down, but I see the closed fist of the referee. And that
What do we do? White hair, get back out there. We need you. We're going for it.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Running for it.
There it is.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one a backbreaker.
That might be the game right there. They're out of timeouts.
Like that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs.
And because we're within a touchdown, I would usually keep running it. But I am not going to risk an all Madden fumble here. We're going to take a couple of knees, and we are going to get out of Carolina with a victory.
The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee.
So I appreciate you watching the game today. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, let me know what you think of the Bears content. You want to see more Bears games? I enjoy doing them, but you know, I'm a Steelers fan. That's mostly what I'm into. It's just this is a little bit of variety, something different.
They'll go ahead and take the knee here.
Want to hang out for a minute? We're going to take a look at the individual stats.
Becoming familiar in this season, they remain undefeated, another win under their belt.
And they did it the way that they really want to. Taking a knee at the end of the game, that means you have the ball, you're in control.
And that's it.
Dictate the final part of
A little close, a little rough.
And the clock rolls down to 0.
Couple of mistakes made. Couple of wrong buttons pressed.
Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
But we're 6-0.
What you just said, nothing comes easy in this league. How many times
Try to get these Bears back to the Super Bowl since first time since 2006 season. Their first win maybe since 1985.
But you do know this is really a
Yeah, well, only 69 rushing yards. I thought we did a little better than that. Let's take a look at individual stats.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for the Bears,
Yeah.
they remain as hot as
We don't have the explosive offense here like I do in my Steelers franchise, but Foles is doing all right. You know, if it wasn't for that one play where I made him look stupid with that interception, he would have had a pretty good game here. Still had a pretty good game. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Bridgewater, like I said, wasn't concerned about him. McCaffrey hurt us a bit here. 73 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. Montgomery played well. And, yeah, a little anemic in our receiving stats. Happy to get Robinson back. He had 3 touchdown catches. Defensively, Roquan Smith and Eddie Jackson with 9 tackles each. Mack 2.5 sacks, Quinn 1/2 sack, and Gibson with that big interception. So that's about it. Hope you enjoyed the game, and if you did, please hit that like button, and maybe think about subscribing to the channel. I do Madden content 5 times a week if all goes well. But whatever you decide to do, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next game.